What's up, guys? Spartan85. Welcome back to the channel. And one of the questions I've gotten in the last couple weeks or so has been, how do you play Alpha 16.4? Maybe you've seen me stream it or another creator stream it, or you've heard all the talk about how Alpha 16.4 was maybe the golden alpha, you know, where everything was great and then it kind of started maybe regress after that, in some people's opinions. Well, it's actually pretty easy to play it on PC. Now on consoles, unfortunately, we don't have the option to play Alpha 16.4. The closest thing we're going to have is the old legacy version. If you have the disc or maybe the game still installed on your system, you can't buy it anymore. But that's Alpha 15.2, so it's right before they updated to Alpha 16. But back to 16.4, how do you play it? Well, go to your Steam and find 7 Days to Die in your library. And then you're going to right-click it, and then you're going to go down to Properties. Right here, you're going to click on that. You're going to go to Betas, and then here is all the betas. And if you click on this, these are all the different versions that you can install. It goes all the way back to Alpha 8.8 if you want to go back that far. Everything else was pre-Steam. So find Alpha 16.4, it's right here, right above the 15.2, which is the legacy version. Click on that, and now Steam will show an update is starting. Now, most of the time it'll start. Sometimes you have to click on the update, but mine went ahead and started. Now it's updating to Alpha 16.4. Okay, and whenever that's done, you'll get a play button. Now, technically, you can play from here. Now, a lot of people have told me they've had issues playing from this point, and I'll go ahead and show you. If you're having that problem and you cannot play from here, you're getting an error, I'll show you what to do real quick. Something to check at least. So right-click, go to Manage, go to Browse Local Files. This will show your local files. This is your Alpha 16.4 install. Go to Mods, and make sure there's no mods in here. I have a new POI highlighter for version 2.0, so make sure there are no mods here, because this will copy all the old mods that you had on 2.0. So get rid of anything in here. Even if there's something from the Fun Pimps in here, get rid of it, because it will not work with 16.4. And then try to play it. Now, the drawback of doing it this way is you have to update it each time you want to go back to a different alpha. Let's say you want to go back to 2.2, or the devs have released 2.3 and you want to go play it. Then you have to go back through these steps and select the 2.3 beta and then re-update it, and your version keeps going back and forth. Not a big deal if you have decent internet or you don't really care about all that. But let's say you actually want to have a copy of 16.4 on your PC. Same thing, you're going to right-click this, you're going to go to Manage, and you're going to go to Browse Local Files. Like I said, this is your Alpha 16.4 save right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to click on Common. This is going to take you back to all your Steam games right here. And then you're going to right-click on 7 Days to Die, and you're going to copy it. Now you're going to paste it wherever you want it. If you want it in a specific game folder, or maybe you want it on the desktop. Me personally, I like to copy this to the desktop. So I'm going to right-click on the desktop, and I'm going to paste it there. Okay, now once that's done, you'll have a little folder here on the desktop or wherever you installed it. You're going to right-click, or you're going to double-click this to go into it. This is your Alpha 16.4 install, so you might even label that Alpha 16.4 so don't forget. Go into Mods, make sure there's nothing in here. Like I said, I have the new POI highlighter for version 2.0. I'm going to get rid of that. And then what I like to do, go out to the 7 Days to Die application. Make sure it says Application, 7 Days to Die application. I like to right-click this, and I like to Run as Administrator. And if you have no idea what Run as Administrator means, it puts that application at a higher priority on your CPU and GPU than the other programs running. So here's Alpha 16.4, and there's actually, you can connect a server. There actually is active servers. There's 2 right here. There's 2 peer-to-peer right now when I'm loading in, but there are actually active servers on Alpha 16.4. And then if you click on New Game, here's what it looks like. You can choose the different maps. There's Navis Game, there's 2 pre-gens, and you can also do random gens. These are old Wasteland maps that don't work, but random gen or any of these maps work, and you can change all your different modes. And I highly suggest jumping into this. This is a very fun version. I've seen some people that have started maybe in Alpha 19 or 20 and have gone back to Alpha 16, and they are just blown away with how different, how difficult, but also just how much of a survival experience it was back then. So I do suggest maybe going back, checking out Alpha 16.4, and maybe checking out some of the past alphas, like maybe Alpha 12 or Alpha 9. A couple of those alphas is when traders got added or when the mini bike got added and stuff like that. I'm not sure exactly which ones were which. I'd have to go back and do some research, but go back and check some of those alphas out. They're a lot of fun. So I hope this helps you guys out. And let me know in the comments if there's another tutorial you'd like to see. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya. Bye.